Who is this actually good for, who should skip it, and is it worth the price for normal everyday buyers? Those are the 3 questions that keep most people up at night when a new mini gaming PC drops, especially one that promises AI horsepower and an 8-credi GPU in a coffee-table-sized box. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, and in the next few minutes I'm going to walk through the real-world experience so you can decide whether the Reatan AI mini PC lives up to the hype or ends up as another shelf-top collector's item. First off, the biggest draw here is the promise of a flagship AMD Ryzen HX 470 processor paired with a Radeon 890M graphics chip and a built-in neural processing unit. On paper that sounds like a workstation that could crunch machine learning models and still hit 144 Hz in the latest shooters. In practice, the machine does exactly that, but only if you match the workload to its design. I set it up in my home office, which is essentially a 6 feet by 6 foot room that also doubles as a gaming nook. The tiny chassis plugs into a single 4K monitor for work, and I connect 2 additional 4K screens via the Oculink port when I want a quad display setup for video editing or streaming. The first thing I noticed is that the system boots into Windows in under 10 seconds, thanks to the 2TB NVMe SSD. That speed translates into practically no waiting when opening massive Photoshop files or loading game worlds that usually take a minute on a laptop. If you're a creator who spends a lot of time in Adobe Suite or a developer dabbling in AI model training, the 48GB of DDR5 RAM is a real comfort. I ran a 12-layer neural network inference test using a lightweight PyTorch model, and the NPU shaved off roughly 30% of the processing time compared to relying on the CPU alone. The result feels noticeable when you're iterating on prompts or tweaking parameters. The system stays responsive, and you don't hear that familiar fan rattle that cheap mini PCs emit under load. For a typical day of video calls, spreadsheet crunching, and the occasional 1-hour gaming session, the machine stays cool enough that the fans only kick in when the GPU hits around 80% utilization. That's a good sign for anyone worried about a tiny box turning into a radiator. Now, let's talk about who will actually benefit from that power. If you're a casual gamer who mostly plays titles like Fortnite or Minecraft on medium settings, you could get similar performance from a decent gaming laptop at a lower price point, and you'd retain the flexibility of a portable device. The Reatan shines for people who need a permanent desk-side rig that can handle both a serious gaming library and AI-centric workloads without swapping machines. Think of indie developers who need to test game builds, streamers who want to run OBS, a video editor who needs to render 4K timelines, or a data scientist who wants to prototype models without a full-size tower. The built-in speaker is surprisingly clear for a PC of this size, so you can pop on a quick Zoom call without a headset, though it's not a replacement for dedicated audio gear. On the flip side, there are some practical trade-offs that can make you think twice. The ultra-compact chassis means you're limited to what's inside. The RAM and SSD are soldered, so you can't upgrade beyond the 48GB or replace the storage without a professional service. If you anticipate needing more than 2 TB of fast storage down the line, you'll have to rely on external USB-C or Thunderbolt drives, which adds cost and desk clutter. The port selection is generous for the size. You get Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, a couple of USB-A, a USB-C with power delivery, and the Oculink for extra displays, but there's no dedicated Ethernet jack. That's fine if your house already runs on a robust Wi-Fi network, but gamers who demand the lowest possible latency might feel uneasy about a wireless-only connection. Another nuance is price perception. The Reatan AI mini PC sits in the premium mini PC tier, edging close to the cost of a mid-range gaming laptop with similar specs. What you get in return is a stationary form factor that frees up desk space, silent operation for most of the day, and a built-in AI accelerator that laptops rarely include. If you're comparing it strictly on raw specs versus a $1,500 laptop, the difference isn't massive, but the value proposition shifts when you consider the convenience of a plug-and-play box that never needs a battery swap and can stay powered on 24/7 without the heat issues you see in some compact laptops. One subtle strength that often gets lost in the spec sheets is the software integration. Reatan bundles a lightweight management app that lets you monitor CPU, GPU, and NPU usage, set fan curves, and even toggle between gaming and AI workstation profiles. Switching profiles is essentially a one-click operation, and the system reallocates resources accordingly. In my experience, the gaming profile nudged the GPU clock higher while slightly throttling the NPU, which gave